Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Blue Witch presents Coffee Break with Laura González. That'll be me. I'm Laura González. And welcome to the Coffee Break. Good morning, Laura Rodriguez. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody, to our last Friday of 2024. One more weekend, and by Wednesday, we will have a brand new year. Please, for the love of the goddess, do not burden yourself with a million, what do they call them? Resolutions. You're setting yourself for disaster if you do resolutions. Set monthly goals, if anything, or pick one thing, one habit, one desire, one thing that you see yourself committing to the whole year. For example, this year will be my third year with the mantra, two mantras. The first one is I will live unapologetically. I'm not apologizing, unless I must apologize if I've done something horrible. But otherwise, I'm not apologizing. And not every email needs to be answered immediately. Those are the two things that I can live by. I think this year I'm going to add water, like drinking a lot of water will be my goal for 2025. But yeah, I just always like to remind people, setting yourself for like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, especially if there's something that you've never done. And then suddenly you're like, I'm going to do it. It's a recipe for disaster. I mean, it's wishful thinking, and I'm not saying everybody fails, but a lot of people fail. And then comes the grieving and the guilt. And we don't do guilt and shame. Those are colonizer concepts. Anyway, today we're doing the Yuletide Tarot, Christopher Hughes. We're doing Celebration of Love by Eva Schuckmer Sullivan. And we're also doing The Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Next year, I will actually try to start using new oracles. I have a new oracle by Laura Timpasakroff. I have a new oracle by, I can't remember the name of the lady, but it's very, very new. Hi, Richard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, maybe that's another goal for me for the next year, start using a little bit more, start integrating new oracles into our oracle reading. So, thank you all for joining. Let's see what the first tarot card has for us today. Some good news, says Richard. May the divine let us see what needs to be seen. And may that information be used for the greater good. So be it. This is the one, and this is the one. I have two because the top card of the deck will be screaming that it wants to be read. So, okay, we have two pages and they're both reversed. Two pages and they are both reversed. So one is the page of Canes. Page of Canes. There's a lot of glare. You can see it there. Page of Canes and the page of Gifts. And they are both reversed. Let's see what the messages are. We gotta find the pages. Knight. Page. Queen, king. Really? Are we going the opposite way? Page, okay. Page of Canes reversed. So this is the first one, the Page of Canes. And they came out reverse. So let's see what the reverse meaning is with the Page of Canes, which will be this young person right here. Young lady, young person, I don't know. They might sometimes act dishonestly and lie in an attempt to cover their tracks, but they lack the imagination to lie well. They can often be reckless, which makes them very appealing to those with an adventurous spirit, but their integrity might be lacking. They can appear increasingly paranoid and lack courage and clarity of mind to see things as they really are. So they're talking about a quality of a person, could be a person outside of us, or it could be within us. And so this one is the equivalent to Page of Wands, I think. They have willingness to be daring and eager, but they lack the quality of following something through to the end. Yeah, I think this is Canes will be swords. So with the Page of Canes reverse, we're getting this message. It might be somebody around us, or it might be ourselves. They might sometimes act dishonestly and lie in an attempt to cover their tracks, but they lack the imagination to lie well. They can often be reckless, which makes them very appealing to those with adventurous spirit, but their integrity might be lacking. They can appear increasingly paranoid and lack courage and clarity of the mind to see things as they really are. Well, that's a mouthful. Then the second one is the Page of Gifts. And this one is also reversed. Let's see what's the message. Well, if we're being called out, it's like this week. This is the week when we're all lost and we don't know what's going on. The epitome of laziness and stagnation. They have become bored to the point of being stupid with their decisions and are prone to taking uncalculated risks. Rather than use their talents and abilities to see a way out, they shout from a corner as if the world has turned against them. What? This is really a call out. Darn. I guess we ought to be creative and active in something. I don't know. The epitome of laziness and stagnation. They have become bored to the point of being stupid with their decisions and are prone to taking uncalculated risks. Rather than use their talents and abilities to see a way out, they shout from a corner as if the world has turned against them. A little harsh, this tarot today. Good thing is it's going to rest for the rest of the year. Thank you, Yuletide Tarot. You was a little hard today, a little harsh. But, you know, this the Page of Coins and the Page of Swords both reversed. I will say, let's just tread lightly. My interpretation to the Swords reverse will be like, be honest, ask questions. And the Page of Discs reverse will be let go of certain things, and letting go of feeling trapped or the victim, you know, playing the victim card. I mean, you kind of match in a way. It's just language was a little, it was a little harsh. Oh my goodness. Hi, Rosa. How are you, my love? I haven't seen you in forever. Happy Friday and happy time off. I hope you're having some time off. Richard says, I asked for direction. I can't control what the cards say, especially when we're reading oracles. It's like, My job is to pull the card and to read what the card says. You know. Speaking of direction, I wanna remind you that starting on January, we're gonna have community circles, formerly online guided circles, formerly women's circles. We are yet evolving the circles once more. Just a name, you know, community circles. For the simple fact that we, on the circles, Richard, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're not only talking about goddess. We're talking about a lot of things. We're talking about our place in community. We're talking about our lives and trials and tribulations. And I think that the color goddess circle was a little bit misleading for some people, you know. And definitely women's circles didn't fit our mission and our vision and our actions. So they're going to be called community circles. So community circles, always the fourth Sunday of the month, always the fourth Sunday of the month. Pay what you can, 13, 20, or 26. They are 3 tiers, and you can pay what you can. And then, of course, we are coming back to Decolonizing the Goddess. Decolonizing the Goddess comes back, Rosa, by the way. Decolonizing the Goddess comes back on January 12th. We're going to talk about the deity of Frost. Richard says, I will try to make those. It's been an awful few months financially. I hear you, my friend, and I'm so sorry that that has been the case. And that's why I encourage people that can come, you know. So if you can't come and you can pay 26, then you leave the opportunity for people that can pay the lowest tier, which is 13, to come and join us, you know. There's also workshops on the works, workshops that will happen in person here in Chicago. And I like telling people I was going to the Goddess Circle. The reaction was always fun. I mean, you can call them whatever you want. We're just gonna, and we're still gonna talk about the goddess, and we're still gonna be doing goddess reflections and all that. It's just the name that changes to community circles starting 2025. I like to keep things moving all the time, you know. And Rosa says, awesome. Can't wait for the Decolonizing the Goddess classes. The next one is going to be very fun and interesting because it's the goddess, or the deity rather, of frost. So ice, frost, introspection. There's going to be a lot of this movement because it's a goddess that falls into themselves. Deity, god, goddess, they're both. And remember I told you there was going to be pajamas all week? We're doing pajamas all week. All right, next oracle for us today. We have creativity. Creativity is the name. This card always reminds me of that biblical angel that says fear not, and is like a thing filled with eyes. Or so they say it says in the book. I haven't read it. I heard it's a good book, but I haven't read it. So here is the card. Let me put on my glasses. Oh my goodness, Richard. Listen to this. You are in a rut about something and are being inspired to look at it with a fresh, creative approach when dealing with it. That's it. That's the whole message. You are in a rut about something and are being inspired to look at it with fresh, creative approach when dealing with it. I'm feeling very called to read the whole description, so I'm gonna. It says, this image celebrates that our creativity is truly divine. It calls us to step up to the plate and to be the creator that we were meant to be. Do something today that you normally would do in a mundane, habitual way, and approach it from a truly new, creative, innovative way. And then it says you are in a rut about something and are being inspired to look at it with a fresh, creative approach when dealing with it. Hello, Swan Ferraro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome to everybody that is watching, who is watching on Facebook. I am getting ready to. No, 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 no. I just want this person to come in so we can. All right. One more. Look at the big smile, Swan Ferraro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you're new here or if you stumble into this video by, mere coincidence, please let me remind you that we do the coffee break usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I didn't do it Wednesday because my husband and I had a movie date. We went to see Nosferatu. Nosferatu. We gave ourselves a little gift on a day off to go see Nosferatu, and we loved the movie. The cinematography of it is haunting and it's beautiful. Did I like the movie? Yes, I did. I must confess, full disclosure, I never seen the original. I have never seen the original. But I really, really like the Skarsgård kids, all the Skarsgård family. Um, Alexander, who did was on True Blood and was on Succession and Tarzan, and I like Alexander Skarsgård's acting a lot. I also like him. Um, and then Bill, the little brother who did it, and well, now he did this movie, Nosferatu is a hard T, right, at the end. And like I say, I never seen the original one, so I have no idea of what to expect. So I was expecting anything. I was looking for the vampire to look cute, as a certain boy, to transform like all the vampire movies that eventually they come out charming and beautiful. Uh, oh shit! I just spoiled. Well, most people know that doesn't happen in this movie. I didn't. So I was like, when is he gonna come out all cute? And it never happened. The cinematography of the movie is just fantastic. And the lady that acts, the women that acts on the movie, Lily Rose Depp, I had no idea who she was. And I was like, oh my God, this lady is acting so well. And then after we watched the movie, I went and Googled everything because that's what I do. And then I realized this is Johnny Depp's daughter. And I mean, good for her, Nepo babies and all that. But she acts really, really well in the movie. I think I was most impressed by her acting. Rosa says he was an ugly vampire, lol, and not as handsome as Antonio Banderas in Interview with a Vampire. I know. I was expecting for him to come out all, dapper and handsome, because I'm used to Dracula and Forward, like oh my God, who directed that Dracula? I can't remember, but the movie is called Dracula. Uh, Interview with a Vampire was my first vampire movies, in Dracula, and then the all subsequent TV shows and whatnot. I love vampires. Hashtag have witch, have vampire. But I've never seen Nosferatu, and I thought eventually he was gonna come out all cute, and no. I love the ending of the movie. It was done so beautifully, and yeah, I think I would like to watch it again when it comes out on TV, so I can put the closed caption, because with my ESL abilities, I was able to understand most everything, but there were some parts where I was like, what did they say? And Bram Stoker, I think that's the movie. I mean, the original tale is from Bram Stoker, but I don't know. I should stop talking about movies and go back to cards because that's my thing. But yeah, I love the movie. Highly recommend it. You know, is it worth to go to the movie theater? I think so because you can see it on the big screen and the cinematography of it, the colors. And then I learned that the director directed The Witch, and I love The Witch as well. And The Northman. So now I have to watch Northman because I never have. All right, folks, last card for today. And this one stuck to my hand. It didn't even let me go all the other cards. It just stuck to my hand. And is blossoming. Blossoming. So let's see what is blossoming telling us about. Card number 33. Just the number of the card is a beautiful omen in and of itself. Why? Because 33 is the number of the goddess. 333 or 333. There you go. Don't give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you might be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. I love this affirmation. And if this is the affirmation that is going to send us into 2025, I will say we all claim it. I will say we'll claim it. All right? Blossoming. Do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you might be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. Here comes the affirmation. Let's all claim it. I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. I think that's a great message for us to go into 2025. I look at all those hearts. I guess you all like it. And then Rosa saying the power of three. Yeah, the number 333 or 333, which coincidentally, my Circle Sanctuary membership number, the membership number that you get on your Circle Sanctuary membership, blah, the number that you get on your Circle Sanctuary membership card. My number is 333. I am member number 333 of Circle Sanctuary. When my card came in the first time, and what was it, like 2016, 2017, I think they started with the membership. And I noticed the number. I was like, what? And then I asked, is this number going to change? And they're like, nope, this is your number forever. So I'm member 333, which was going to be the name of my podcast. But then I decided to keep um, Lunatic Mondays. Lunatic Mondays is going to be 10 years. Lunatic Mondays is going to be 10 years in November. November 3rd of 2014. 2015. I started with Lunatic Mondays, November 3rd, 2015. Celia Farron was my first guest, and I'm going to try to invite her again for the 10-year anniversary and go down memory lane and have a good time. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I am hoping that I get to see you Monday, to have a coffee break on Monday. If I don't see you Monday, well, I'll see you January 1st. But whether I see you tonight, tomorrow, next month, or next year, I couldn't help myself. Uh, you know, I will. Um, be eager to see you and give you more oracle cards. Richard says I'll have to look at my number. Yeah, look at your number because you know they send the card and the patch, and my card has the number. And I was like, what? I'm 333. Will you be doing the tarot card of the year? I was hoping you all forgot. I've been lazy. Yes, we're gonna do the tarot card of the year. Um, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, tarot card of the year for 2025. We might keep it a little short. It might not be a whole hour like usually, but you know, we'll have fun. We pull some oracles and do all the things. How about tonight at 7 p.m.? Does that sound good? Rosa, you available tonight at 7? Richard, Swan Farrow, are you all available tonight at 7? Tomorrow night, I'm sorry. Quesada, everybody. Tomorrow night at 7. Tomorrow night at 7. Card of the year, Insta and Facebook. Yeah, Insta and Facebook. Yes. Okay, well, see you Saturday. Rosa, you got me. I was like, I hope they forget. Come because there is always raffle prizes. There is always raffle prizes. Okay? So tomorrow, 7 p.m., tarot card for 2025. You are loved. Bye-bye. Yes, San Ferro, if this